Developed, tested, and perfected by me, Kel Kellogg. Turbo Flashers. Turbocharge your trout trolling today by going over to fishhuntshoot.com and picking up a set of my Turbo Flashers. You won't regret it. They'll help you catch more and bigger fish. They've done that for me, and they'll do that for you. You see, he's getting close. Oh yeah, what a beauty. Look at that. Holy mac. Oh, he came off. Oh. Howdy guys, Kel Kellogg here. I got a quick thought for you about trout fishing. I'll have clients come out here and, on one day we'll land, 90% of the fish we hook. And another day we might only land, 60% of the fish we hook. And when we're losing fish, the clients will often turn to me and say, what did I do wrong? Well, the short answer is, usually, you didn't do anything wrong. Now, you can horse the fish, you can give them slack, you can do some obvious stuff that's wrong, but if you're keeping the rod tip elevated, you've got the drag set correctly, and you're working the reel, what I typically think when we're losing a lot of fish is it has more to do with the fish than it does with the angler or the tackle. To me, it means the fish are just nipping at the baits. They're getting very lightly hooked, and lightly hooked fish, some of them come on buttoned. And you see this, you see it, when you're losing fish, but you also see it when you're netting fish, and almost every fish that you land comes off the hook in the net. A day when you never have to use the pliers to extract a hook is a day when the fish are biting the lures lightly, and you're likely to lose a good number of fish. Doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. What can you do to combat it? You can downsize, you can slow down. But the bottom line is, if the fish aren't, blitzing the bait and they're not taking it hard, if they're coming in tentative and they're just nipping at it and they're just getting hooked in the skin around the outside of their mouth, they're going to be difficult to land. You're not doing anything wrong. It's all about the temperament of the fish. And to me, and I always tell this to Wes, landing fish is like a batting average. If you land 10 in a row today, you're only going to land 4 out of 10 tomorrow, and your average is going to settle in there, and you're going to land X percentage of the fish you hook over your fishing career. That's just the way it works. So if you're losing a lot of fish, don't despair. Tomorrow's another day. Doesn't mean you're a bad angler or you're doing anything wrong. You got the wrong rod. It doesn't mean any of that stuff. It just means most of the time that the fish are being tentative. They're not taking the lure real well. And as a result, they're not getting hooked real well. And you're trying to land fish out of a moving boat or a moving kayak, which is not the easiest thing to do in the world, especially when they're lightly hooked. Anyway, I'm Kel Kellogg. If you're looking for trout gear that you can take out into the field and lose your own trout on, go on over to fishhuntshoot.com. You can find everything there that you see me using here on the water, stuff that I use, believe in, catch fish on, and our stuff is sold at a very fair price. It's gear that flat out performs. Check out our website. I'm Kel Kellogg. I'm signing off, and please take a second to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll always know when I'm on here talking about trout fishing. Thanks a lot, guys.